Will you be the one to be a part of the solution? You can be that hero! Bibidang muli ang inyong I Am Making a Difference sa bayanihan sa pakikipagtulungan ng National Youth Volunteer Coalition at Youth Advocates for the Philippines. BIDA Eskwela, bigay ayuda para sa eskwela. Maging bahagi ng BIDA Eskwela, #BIDA Eskwela. Tulungan natin ang ilang piling paaralan sa pagpapatupad ng alternative education ngayong humaharap tayo sa pandemya. Hangad namin na makabuo ng at least 200,000 pesos in 40 days para magbigay ayuda sa 20 public elementary schools nationwide. Join us in this 40-day challenge. BIDA Eskwela 40 from July 9 to August 17, 2020. 40 mo, ibida mo! Your 40 pesos can go a long way. Be a bida para sa eskwela with your every 40. #BIDA Eskwela 40. Let's be that star. Be that hero to our education frontliners. Sama-samang suporta, isang pag-asa. Dito, bayanihan ng bida. Be the one. Be the giver. Donate na. Send your donations through our accounts in BDO, BPI, Metrobank, Land Bank, Union Bank, GCash, and PayMaya. You can also donate using our debit cards and credit cards via IMMAD's PayPal donate platforms. For details, visit the official BIDA Eskwela donation link at bit.ly/BIDA donate.
Sino mismo?
Hindi lahat ay pinalad sa masaganang pamumuhay. Gayunpaman, mapalad ako na nakilala ko sila. Ako, si Maida. Ang paglalakbay na aking tinatahak para lamang marating ang pinakamalapit na paaralan mula sa aming lugar ay inaabot ng ilang oras. Subalit kahit ganon, tinitiis ko ito upang makapakinig sa kanila. Ako ay umalis ng bahay na walang kasiguraduhan kung maayos ba ang lagay ng aking pamilya sa araw na ito. Ngunit, magsusumikap ako at iaahon ko sila sa hirap. Dito sa maliit na silid na ito, nagumpisa ang pangarap ko. Sa silid kung saan, una ko silang hinangaan. Hinangaan dahil kahit walang signal, malayo mula sa modernong syudad, ay nagsusumikap pa rin silang magturo dito. Akala ko nung una ay kagaya rin sila ng iba, saglit na magpapakita ng interes at pag-alala sa amin, at pagkatapos ay lilisan kasama ng mga litratong kasama kami upang ipagmalaki sa iba. Ngunit, iba sila. Iba ang organisasyong ito. Ang organisasyong para sa mga kabataang Pilipinong kagaya ko. Ang pagtulong ay walang hinihinging kapalit. Iyon ang bagay na aking natutunan sa kanila. At ngayon, ako ay kasama na rin nila sa hangarin nilang iyan. Ako, si Maida, miyembro ng Youth Advocates for the Philippines, at ito ang kwento ko.
Ikaw, ano ba yung mo?
Hello, Madlang listeners and Madlang viewers. This is your Mad Talks lead podcaster, Big J Lagang para sa bayan, joining you on air from Davao City, Philippines. Welcome to this special presentation of I Am Mad's Mad Talks podcast. This is Mad Talks podcast presents BIDA Eskwela Live 40 Lakayan. Please welcome your host, our Mad Talks podcasters, live.
Great things start from small beginnings, and so today We start by simply believing that you and I, no matter how big or small you are, we can all make a difference. Good day, friends and Madlang listeners, and of course to all our Madlang viewers all around the world. Welcome to our third Mad Talks podcast, season 2, extra special edition for our BIDA Eskwela Live 40 Lakayan. Again, I'm your host and lead podcaster, your small J, Jao Jundam, your nerd from the land down under, Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. And with me is my co-host and co-podcaster, none other than
Lord J. Cuyataz, Rogelio Estacio Jr. I am also from the land down under, but specifically hailing from the land of milk and honey. Auckland, New Zealand. Kia ora koto kotwa from Aotearoa.
yes, tambalang working Filipinos from Australia and New Zealand nga po ang makakasama nyo for this third extra special episode of Mad Talks podcast, where we talk about love, living, learnings, and the magic of volunteerism. Ito ang inyong Mad Talks Podcast Season 2 Special Edition para sa ekstrang makabuluhang pakikinig
Na may kasamang kulit at kilig. Small J, madlang listeners and madlang viewers. Mad ka na ba?
Mad!
Mad na!
Yes, Kuya Taz. So before we start, we'd like to quickly acknowledge our Mad Talks podcast teams by starting by from Big J, me, Jao, Taz, Kuya Mako, Kuya Wino, Nikki, Josh, Jen, Jake, Jobel, Agent, Oyam. And of course, the people behind this BIDA Eskwela Live special production, Kuya Wino, Ate Ruth, Kuya Mako, Nikki, and Kuya Oyam. Special shout outs also to the members and volunteers of YAP or Youth Advocates for the Philippines and NYVC or National Youth Volunteers Coalition, our cooperating partners. Thank you for tuning and sharing this live broadcast and spreading our call for donation to your networks. At syempre, salamat din sa lahat ng ating solid at very supportive na IMAD volunteers all around the world, especially those who are watching and listening right now.
Yes, and to those who have just tuned in to us, this special multi-platform live stream on Facebook and YouTube will likewise be broadcasted shortly on our main audio platforms. That's anchor.fm/IMMad. And it will be distributed to other podcasting applications such as Spotify, Apple Podcasts, etc. It is happening every Saturday within our 40-day fundraising campaign for adaptive learning in the Philippines and it's ending on August 17. So this Kwarentala Kayan talk show runs for at least 40 minutes long. That's 40 minutos in keeping with our BIDA Eskwela 40 push in 40 days, where we encourage you to donate at least 40 pesos or any amount from the heart to help us reach our goal for select school beneficiaries nationwide. And to everyone viewing this live stream, samahan nyo kami sa mga susunod na 40 minutos para sa extra informative, extra inspiring, at syempre, extra masayang 40 lakayan. We encourage you to also share this event on your walls or group chats, comment down below, write any message, questions, reactions related to our topic for today, or shout outs. You can also tell us whatever or wherever you are watching or listening from by commenting Bida Tayo and your location. So for example, Bida Tayo, Auckland, New Zealand.
Correct. Or better yet, join our live conversation on Facebook or YouTube by typing in any message together with our official hashtags, hashtag BIDA Eskwela 40, hashtag BIDA Eskwela Extra Extra, hashtag MTP BIDA Live, and tag anyone to donate as low as 40 pesos with GCash and other BIDA banks. Be a BIDA with your own every 40, hashtag BIDA Eskwela 40. At syempre, kung may BIDA, dapat may pa-extra, Kuya Tas, tama ba?
Yes! Tama naman.
Pero para, gusto ko yung energy mo dun. Pero parang in a little while, may extra special announcement tayo. Let's continue the spirit and joy of giving with our BIDA Eskwela Expanded Edition. Dahil kapag may sobra, mas maparami ang mapapasaya. Details are available at our official donation link at bit.ly/BIDA Donate. You're also seeing it that on your screen for those who are watching us live. Also, by the way, we would like to remind our BIDA givers or donors to please go to our donation link again. That's bit.ly/BIDA Donate to fill out our form and send your proof of donation so we could properly track and recognize all your actual givings. Thank you very much. So be a bida para sa eskwela, share a 40, and add some extra. Donate na.
Yes.
Yes,
At a
ang ganda.
mouthful, no? Lahat ng script.
Oo.
Bulol-bulol na tayo.
May
Kamusta
script
ka?
ba?
Wow,
Akala
di
ko
halata.
adlib lang
Basta
to.
mo eh.
Oo, hindi ba obvious?
Kamusta?
Okay naman. Ikaw, kamusta kayo dyan? We good thing New Zealand is continuously having 0 cases of COVID. That's a good news.
Yes. Surviving and everything. 13 degrees dito ngayon. Alam ko sa Manila, 27 degrees around
Wow.
or ganon. Sa inyo ba?
Siguro somewhere there, mga 15.
Di ba na
Hindi
chinik?
sure. Dapat kasi inorient mo ako, di ba? Tatanungin mo pala ako na.
Na ganon. By the way, kung nanood
Oo.
ka nung kwarentala ka yan last week, which I'm not sure kasi alam ko busy ka sa work mo sa hospital. Ang saya
Yes.
nun, it was a Mad Talks podcast special edition that discussed about different kinds of love. Love for fellow men or others, love for the country, and of course, hindi mawawala yung love sa pagkakawang gawa, ang mahika ng volunteerismo.
Yes, I didn't actually watch the full episode, pero syempre meron akong recap din naman doon na most of the guests last time, there's the one who's putting fun in fundraising. Tama ba ako, Kuya Tas?
Yes, and gusto nating magbigay ng BIDA Eskwela beneficiary update, no? So as of today, August 1, we have accounted for a total of 200,000 pesos worth of
Wow.
donations or equivalent to 21 school recipients. So yun yung mga nabigay na out of the 30 schools that we targeted for the extra goal. With some are still in progress. 13 of those were already received by our BIDA school beneficiaries or contacts to fund their various alternative learning related preparations such as purchasing of brand new printers, bottles of printer ink, bond paper, staplers, staple wires, flash drive, alcohol, face masks, and even construction materials and supplies for a hygiene and sanitation facility. While the other 8 are released to the BIDA builders for a proper coordination to school partners.
Correct. And most recent documentation we have was from Anakan Central School in Gingong City in Misamis Oriental in Mindanao, where a
Yes.
brand new printer and 3 reams of bond papers were raffled off, and the teachers from grade 5 won.
Galing
And-
naman.
Ang galing, di ba? Ang galing ko.
Teachers from grade
Ang
5.
galing nila. Akala ko ako. And get to use it for their module printing requirements. So we will provide you more on our BIDA beneficiaries as we get documentations in the days to come.
Yes, and donation update naman. As of earlier today, we have received a total of 317,247.40 pesos worth of donations. So, and yes, we've completed our milestone for our extra 10 schools.
Yes.
Maraming salamat sa lahat ng tumulong sa amin to achieve this. Be more updated on your actual givings and where your BIDA Eskwela donations through our regular posting on Facebook, or just visit bit.ly/BIDA tracker for details.
Correct. BIDA Eskwela fundraising campaign is now running for 24 days, but we still have 16 days remaining before our BIDA Eskwela fundraising ends. And we are not stopping. So let's all watch this, Kuya Tas.
Yes.
ganda, Kuya Tas. Grabe, in just 2 weeks from the start of our campaign, we've already beaten our original BIDA Eskwela goal of 200,000 thousands?
Dami eh.
200,000 for the 20 school beneficiaries. Can you believe that?
Yes. And alam mo, just yesterday, we've successfully completed our BIDA Eskwela extra goal of additional
Wow.
100,000 for 10 new schools.
True. So a total of 300,000 for 30 BIDA Eskwela nationwide in only 3 weeks' time.
And we couldn't have done it not for your extra love, your extra support. BIDA Givers, maraming salamat po.
Tama. And you could help us to keep going until August 17, 2020 with our BIDA Eskwela Extra Extra.
Correct. Extra thank you nga po talaga to your volunteers, partners, and of course, our extra generous na BIDA Givers.
Yes, this time, the number of additional schools we can provide with at least 10,000 aid will all depend on you guys, your extra givings.
That's right. You can be a bida sa bagong bayanihan para sa extra eskwela. Be a bida with your every 40 or add some extra. And we will also be announcing a special call for youth org partners who can nominate a school for our BIDA Eskwela extra edition. Since na-achieve na nga natin yung 300,000 na extra goal na siya, stretch goal na siya. So, tatry pa nating mahigitan yon, and this is our call for action to everyone who's watching this. So, details will be posted on our Facebook page later.
Tama dyan, Kuya Tas. Okay, if last week our team talked about BIDA Eskwela, about how, what, when, where, and who, like the actual concept, the plan, the strategy, the processes, and especially the people working behind this special project who are committed and who are really raising the fun in fundraising, because that's I Am Mad spirit as always, doing things with love and laughter. For tonight naman, Kuya Tas, let's talk about our who else. No, so let's learn more about the importance of collaboration, partnerships, networks, especially in this COVID situation. Fundraisers or organizations like us love collaboration. We believe it makes sense when nonprofits work together and leverage their strengths to accomplish something better together. Again, this special conversation will likewise be valuable to our madmates, but to all other NGOs and youth organizations out there, including the members of our cooperating partners for this BIDA Eskwela initiative. So, Madlang viewers and Madlang listeners, let me welcome you to our third Mad Talk podcast, BIDA Eskwela Live 40 Talakayan on ulitin ko yun okay, Co-love-borating for a good cause.
Yes, Small J. Sino nga ba ang mga bagong bibida sa ating 40 Talakayan for tonight? Let's find out. So our first guest is a licensed chemist, quality assurance analyst in a food manufacturing company. His hobbies and interests include volunteering, learning new things like experimenting and mixing up chemicals. Wow, pagwa siguro tayo ng ano sa kanya mamaya, gayuma.
Moriarty, ganun.
Ang leader kabataang volunteer na hindi susukuan ng kabataan at bayan, patuloy na mangangarap at aaksyon para sa mga kapuspalad. Kasalukuyang President and CEO ng National Youth Volunteers Coalition or NYVC, which is one of BIDA Eskwela's cooperating partners. Ang dynamic optimist chemist ng Laguna, let's call in Franz Averion or Kuya Franz. Hey, Kuya Franz!
Hello, Kuya Franz!
Hello everyone! So isang magandang gabi sa inyong lahat, isang pagbati ng may ngiti sa aking mga labi at pag-ibig sa aking puso. Ayan, so shout out sa mga miyembro at mga officer ng National Youth Volunteers Coalition. And maraming salamat sa I Am Mad, making a difference sa pag-imbita sa amin sa episode na ito. Ayan.
Yes, Kuya Franz. And we also have our next guest, a business management and organizational communication student, first year in De La Salle University, Manila, Philippine officer, ASEAN University Student Council Union, Philippine officer for ASEAN Youth Organization. Hobbies and interests include speaking, learning, sharing ideas, and watching sports. And he's the founder and national president of the Youth Advocates for the Philippines, which is also one of BIDA Eskwela's cooperating partners. A true young leader, Basta 19 years old ako na makulit, sabi niya. Let's
Sabi niya.
welcome Emmanuel Myrus Ponon or Kuya Myrus. So ayan na, tama na yung pagkaka-discuss
Hello,
ko
Kuya Myra.
name,
Hello
Bigkas.
po, magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Thank you for having me. I am mad. So, sobrang excited ako sa mga pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Hello sa lahat ng nanonood. Hello sa mga members ng Youth Advocates for the Philippines at sa lahat ng nanonood. Let's continue sa pagbibigay ayuda. Ayan.
True. Also, completing our guest lineup for today is more other than a sales activation support head ng You're in Good Hands, a good and proud Metro banker. He also believes that volunteerism is a way of life. His ultimate dream is to be a Jollibee endorser. Akalaan mo yan, ang hirap. Hobby niya is to ask people, mad ka na ba? He's the co-founder and chief executive of I Am Making a Difference. Sino pa ba itong tinutukoy ko? Please join us, Kuya Mark Conrad Ravanzo or Kuya Mako.
Hello everyone! Hi Kuya Taz! Hi Jao! At
Hello.
Sa lahat ng mga
Long time no see.
at nanonood.
Tagal natin din nakita.
Ayan! Hello madlang viewers and madlang listeners! Mad ka na ba?
Mad
Mad
na.
na.
Alam mo, natatakot
Manda.
ako sumigaw dyan kasi ang dami kong naririnig na stories na kapag nagtanong daw si Mako ng mad ka na ba, may catch yan eh.
Totoo. Ibig sabihin, yung kanya ng
Ibig sabihin may task, may major
Oo.
task ka gagawin. Means mad ka na, assigned ka na as ganito.
True. So,
Siguro
pag sabagat ka ng, oo.
Siguro matouch natin yan later on, no? So,
Oo,
Small
sige,
J, tara na para sa ating third BIDA Eskwela Live, Kwarentala-kayan with Kuya Franz, Kuya Myrus, and Kuya Mako for our topic on Co-love-borating for a good cause.
Tama ka dyan. Welcome to the show, Kuya Franz, Kuya Marius, and Kuya Mako. Pero bago tayo mag-start, may mad halaga kaming tanong sa inyo na natanong na ni Kuya Mako kanina. Kuya Franz, Kuya Marius, and Kuya Mako, mad ka na ba?
Mad
na!
Yes.
Mad na.
At tulad ng sinasabi ni Mako, may catch yan. Dahil nagsigaw kayo ng mad na, ibig sabihin, mad na kayong magpakilala at magbigay ng mga inputs nyo kasi kayo yung mga igigrill or mga tatanungin namin
Grabe
for
yung grill.
today's episode. So sana ready kayo So alam ko meron
Ready,
kami
ready.
mga binigay sa inyo ng mga questions pero may surprise si Joe din sa inyo mamaya. May surprise gimmick segment din kami for you. But before we go through all of those, punta muna tayo sa pagpapakilala. So this is your getting to know you moment para sa mga lahat ng nanonood sa atin. Para ma-familiarize sila kung sino kayo. So we would like you guys to quickly introduce yourselves to our madlang listeners and viewers by answering the following questions. What's your full name or nickname? Where you're originally from and your current location? What's your work and position or what keeps you busy these days? How did you find out and learn about I Am Mad? And briefly describe your role in the BIDA or Project BIDA. And favorite or most memorable collaboration that you've had in the past since we're talking about collaboration all throughout this episode. So mag-start na lang tayo kay Kuya Franz.
Ayan. So, hello. Ako ulit si Franz Raymar Tavarian. You can call me Kuya Franz. Ayan. So, I am from Laguna but I'm currently working in Batangas. Next question is, what do
Where
I
you're
do?
Mhm.
I am a current quality assurance analyst in a food manufacturing company because I am a licensed chemist by profession. And sabi nga kanina, yun, I like volunteering and I'm one of the founders of the National Youth Volunteers Coalition where doon din namin actually nakilala si I Am Mad or I Am Making a Difference because NYVC is a product of a WERPA ng VCamp of the National Youth Commission. So yan, si Kuya Mako and Kuya Christian is naging speaker sa isa sa mga session ng camp na yon. So super na-inspire kami and parang maging sustainable yung action namin. Nagbuo kami ng organization na tinawag namin National Youth Volunteers Coalition. So yung sa camp na yon, ang naging participant is more than 80 volunteers all over the Philippines, yan, youth volunteers. So ayun. So ngayon, we are one of the coordinating partners of the BIDA Eskwela. And Ayun, so far naman, Kuya Mako rin pala is our one of our national advisors sa NYBC. Ayan. So,
Okay.
hindi naman
Thank you,
bago.
Kuya Franz. Kuya Myrus, ikaw naman, paano mo ipapakilala ang iyong sarili sa ating mga madlang listeners and viewers tonight?
Hello, madlang listeners. Sabi nga po ng mga host kanina, ako po pala si Myros. You can call me Myros. Ayan, ako ay taga Parañaque, but my province and karamihan talaga ng relatives ko ay taga Bicol. So, taga Camarines Sur sa Bicol. Currently, I'm a student. Sabi ko nga, 19 years old pa lang po ako. I'm a 19-year-old student taking up 2 courses. I'm planning to shift actually to development studies from OrgCom. Tapos yun, I really volunteered a lot. I volunteered since I was 9. I'm the founder and president of Youth Advocates for the Philippines and the ASEAN officer of the ASEAN Youth Organization and ASEAN University Student Council Union. And nakilala ko actually si Ayamad based nga sa volunteering experience ko, which is 10 years na since I started nung 9, is talagang nakilala ko si Kuya Mako. I saw one article about him and yun, I really saw yung story niya. Tapos yun, talagang idol ko siya to the point na naging close na kami. But yeah, talagang I've always learned about I Am Mad and I've always been inspired by I Am Mad. Kaya I'm very grateful now for my organization to be a partner of I Am Making a Difference. So like NYVC, like Kuya Franz, ako actually partner ako ng NYVC. My role in Project BIDA, Yap's role in Project BIDA is a cooperating partner as well. So yun, we're going to be the ones that disseminate the information as well. Favorite or most memorable? Marami actually. Baka to, but siguro beforehand, yung siguro ASEAN and yung sa UN. Kasi parang, like, never ko namang in-imagine na magiging partner sila, but alam mo yun yung parang dati pinag-aaralan mo lang sa school, tapos biglang may agency ka ng kapartner nila. You're actually working something with them. So, ayun, talagang naging memorable siya kasi it felt like a milestone. It was very significant on siguro my career or this experience of mine as I'm continuing to volunteer. Ayan.
Yeah, very interesting yung collaboration piece mo with ASEAN and UN, no? Kasi it's not
Totoo.
just within the Philippines na eh. It's like going out of the Philippines. And mas maganda yung perspective na yon that you can obtain from it. Galing, no? As in 19, nagawa mo na
Yeah,
yun.
true. 19. Ano ginagawa mo nung 19 ka, Kuya Tas?
Secret. Okay, punta na tayo sa next nating guest na bukang bibig din naman ng dalawa nating guest.
Sino yung guest na yun? Parang akala ko dalawa lang.
So parang kilala ka na rin naman ng lahat, no, Kuya Mako. But sige, we'll give you the floor to answer the
Kakainis.
questions. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I'm Kuya Mako. Right now, I'm connected with Metrobank. And at the same time, we have this volunteer organization called I Am Making a Difference. Tapos, first Mad Camp Basilan in 2009. And pinagkakabisihan ko ngayon, sobrang clingy ni Sale na pati siya gustong gustong maging part ng live, with the live. So, pinaka-rest ko para naman tumahimik siya. Yun, siguro pinaka-memorable partnership and collaboration. Kasi every partnership, every collaboration is actually very meaningful and very memorable. So, wala akong maisip na specific talaga kasi iba-ibang storya yung meron kada partnership natin. Parang Mad Cup, 'di ba? So yun, but I'm really excited with the collaboration with NYBC and YAP for this BIDA Eskwela. So I'm excited to share more about it later on sa ating Mad Talakayan. 40 Talakayan pala.
Yes, thank you, Kuya Mako. Exciting naman yung isi-share mo sa ating Mad 40 Talakayan mamaya. Pero bago tayo dumiretso sa ating central theme for this episode, we'd like to remind our live Madlang viewers to join our conversation as well by commenting down below, especially kung may tanong rin kayo sa ating mga guests or any messages and feedback. Just type in your questions or messages. And don't forget to include our official hashtags. Again, hashtag BIDA Eskwela 40, hashtag BIDA Eskwela Extra, hashtag MTP BIDA Live. We will try our best to address or read some later. At syempre, huwag nyo rin pong kalimutang mag-donate via our official donation link. Again, bit.ly/BIDA Donate.
Yes. Okay. So punta na tayo dun sa kwarentala kaya natin. So all throughout the episode, struggle tayo dyan sa kwarentala kaya na. Stalker na yan. But anyway, our first talking point for our guests is about the definition of co-love-borating. So guys, how do you actually define co-love-borating fundraising? Siguro this is a question for all of you. And mag-start na rin tayo sa same order na ginawa natin kanina. Mag-start tayo kay Kuya Franz.
For me, collaborating is of course really about sharing, not just yourself, but really even the best practice of your organization. Because everyone can learn from each organization. Tulad ng, experience ko actually with MAD is really super organized sila in terms of how they plan things. And of course, as important as the planning is yung execution talaga. As in, super saludo ako, tirelessly working, super selfless, and yung servant leadership ramdam ko sa bawat member ng IMMAD. So, ayun, siguro ma-apply namin siya sa kung paano namin patatabuhin yung organization and sa future plans namin. If ever kami naman yung mag-conduct ng fundraising, ayun, so open din talaga kami. At mas marami organizations, siguro mas mabilis nating ma-achieve yung goal natin. Ayun. So, I think love really conquers all and na-inject natin sa collaboration. Eh.
Yan. Gusto ko yung element ng love doon. And true enough, yung passion talaga ng mga gumagawa sobrang halaga no in terms of like your activities in terms of collaborating and doing a fundraising activity like this. How about you, Kuya Myros? What's your take on it?
For me, just like what Kuya Fran said, alam mo yun, yung feeling na may mutual interest kayo. May same goal kayo na yung goal lang yung focus nyo. Hindi na yung personal agenda or like or organization agenda. Talagang yung for the same purpose of your fellow collaborators. I think kapag ganun, effortless na yung collaboration. That is collaboration 101. Talagang yun na, selflessness and collaboration. And I think selflessness collaboration is love in a glimpse.
Wow, ganda naman nun. And Kuya Mako, what's your take on it? At the same time, maybe you have some inputs regarding how different is it to do a collaborative project in a COVID situation and collaborative fundraising that is heavily digital-based. Tayo na ngayon, wala sa atin yung mga traditional platforms na face-to-face and all that.
Okay. Yeah, for me naman kasi the idea of having collaborating partners came to the parang purpose of really sharing our advocacy. Kasi 'di ba sabi natin, any org can actually do fundraising activities, but the spirit of doing it is different when we do it in a mad way. So yun yung idea natin na bakit ba't tayo nagkaroon ng mga collaborating partners. Kaya natin sinama yung NYBC, kaya natin sinama yung YAP, kasi we wanted to share the spirit of how we do projects, how we do fundraising activities like BIDA Eskwela. And for me, it's the ultimate goal, and feeling ko naman nararamdaman ng mga partners natin. It's beyond, it's beyond getting or taking advantage of their strength. Like, for example, alam naman natin that ang NYBC sa vast network and yung mga volunteers nila, we can tap them, and YAP also, grabe yung reach nila digitally. But more than that, it's really sharing how we do things to these people and also telling them and letting them feel that walang organization na may monopolya sa paggawa ng pagbabago. It's really a collaborative effort, especially in this time of pandemic, na kailangan natin magsama-sama, magtulong-tulong para mas marami ang maabot ng tulong natin. Kasi if we focus on, trying to create projects on our own and not share it to more organizations or more people, tayo lang din ang magbe-benefit noon. But when we start to share it, mas marami, mas masaya, sinasabi nga natin sa BIDA Eskwela, mas maraming donations, mas maraming masaya, at mas maraming partners, mas maraming volunteers, mas maraming schools or tao ang matutulungan natin.
Tama. Thank you, Kuya Mako, for answering that question. Now, you guys defined what collaboration means to you. Now, let me ask you, Kuya Franz and Kuya Myers specifically, how do you guys collaborate and partner with other organizations, people, sectors, or etc.? And when you collaborate with them, what are the considerations or important points to consider when you do those partnerships? Kuya Franz muna tayo.
Well, first of all, di ba, any activity naman or event starts with an idea. And then with that idea, we will really push on top of our mind sa mga organization that really, sabi nga kanina ni Kuya Mako, na we see the strength of the organization that could really help us because maybe si NYVC meron siyang weakness. And what we really can do to compensate that is to really find partners that could really help us. Sabi nga, the more the merrier and mas marami tayong matutulungan pag mas magtutulungan tayo. So, ayun, it starts with an invitation, of course, and if the organization is willing, ayun, nagkakaroon na ng partnership, nag-sign na ng MOA, ng MOU, and then, ayun, with that, magkakaroon ng meeting, and of course, yung brainstorming, the norming, and then up to execution and evaluation and monitoring, kasama natin ang partners natin to really improve pa kung meron man tayong pagkukulang sa operations na ginawa natin sa isang activity. So, ayun, mas maraming matututunan and mas madaling magagawa yung mga bagay-bagay.
Totoo, tama. Kuya Myris, what's your input naman when it comes to that? The considerations and how do you collaborate with your partners?
Well, to start, aminado akong maarte talaga ako when it comes to that. Like, isa ako sa pinakamaarte when it comes to partners. Talagang iniisa-isa ko. So, inalam ko muna yung scope, yung nature, and siguro one thing that Kuya Franz said, no, yung MOU, yung mga MOAs and all. Actually, depende siya. So, for example, dito sa I Am Mad, since kilala ko naman na si Kuya Mako and of course si I Am Mad, we didn't need to do any things such as that. Kasi once we know already what we want to achieve, all the formal documents aren't required. But of course, in a new relationship with different organizations, doon lang papasok yung mga MOA para ma-make sure na both parties work out talagang based on. Kasi may MOA so talagang ma-force ka and talagang alam mong may obligation ka. But once you're really close to your to this specific organization or person, once you know him or her, talagang yun talagang di mo na kailangan nun, alam mo nang may goal kayo. So I think it really depends. I think building collaboration and also building relationships. Kaya as a partner and as a collaborator, ayoko naman na hanggang sa isang project lang. My goal sa mga prospective partners and collaborators natin is to have a long-term relationship with them. Kaya ayun, talagang kailangan mo alamin yung scope nila. Kilalanin mo muna sila, parang pagmamahal siguro. Kilalanin mo muna bago ka mag-commit ng matagal. ayan.
Yes. Maganda naman yun. Totoo naman.
Love, no? Interesting take on it, no?
Totoo.
Iba pa rin talaga, no? It's not as easy as like 1, 2, 3 yung tipong partner na tayo, collaborate, blah. Talagang meron relationship building and bridging. Kailangan mo talagang kilalanin your organization that you're partnering with, if they're in line with your goals in mind and all that, diba? Interesting. Mako, so how did the BIDA Eskwela collaboration come about? So can you describe your ideal fundraising collaborators or partners?
Ayan, siguro ikwento ko na lang kung paano nag-start yung collaboration natin with YAP and NYVC. Kasi, sabi nga segundahan ko lang sinabi ni Myles, na when you're looking for a collaborators, parang relasyon rin yan, di ba? Parang naghahanap ka rin ng partner sa isang relasyon. So, dapat parehas kayo ng mindset, parehas kayo, like-minded organization rin yung partner mo, and you have the same goal. It's just that you have different strengths. And nakita namin, like sa NYVC, since I know NYVC and they're volunteers, they're very talented. So I thought of really trying to tap them and to share the project to them, and actually really parang ipakita sa kanila na, hey, this is your project and you can own it and please help us do it. And also with YAP. Kasi ang YAP, nakita namin, kasi I know Myros already, dahil sa organization niya, and nakita ko yung growth ng organization niya from the paano siya nag-start until yung page niya it reached 200,000 likes. So, the partnership and collaboration, parang relasyon din yan. Kailangan mag-grow kayo together and you learn from each other. So, we chose NYBC and we chose YAP because we wanted to learn from them, and also we wanted to share how we do things, like yung fundraising activities natin, the Mad Way, to them, so that in the future they can also adopt the things that we do and also create more collaborations afterwards. Kasi tama si Myros, ang partnership, it's not just a one-time project eh. Dapat pagkatapos ng collaboration, pagkatapos ng partnership sa isang project, you always look forward to partnering with them again. Parang relasyon na parang pagkatapos niyong gumawa ng isang activity, diba, you always look forward na parang every morning kada gising, you're very excited to wake up beside him or her because you have a partner to work with.
Correct. Thank you, Kuya Mako. So, going back to those to our talk points, from talking about the definitions, now let's talk about the benefits of collaborating fundraising. So Kuya Myrus, sa'yo naman ako magsimula magtanong, in what ways does your organization can benefit from collaboration?
Siguro po, besides the fact na ayun nga, larami kayo in terms of quantity, of course, yung publicity nandun. It's more on, I think the relationship. I think I want to go back to the relationship. I know na it may be cliche, pero the fact na at the end of the collaboration, magiging kaibigan mo na sila and talagang magkakilala na kayo more. I think that's, that's something intangible na meron ka na eh. I think once you have this perfect partner, you won't look at what you're going to get the most in terms of a barter, no? Talagang you know that both of you are going to benefit from one another at the end of it all. But yun nga, I can't specify one thing. But of course, one thing that I would cherish is the fact na I got to be friends with people na were once strangers. Tapos ngayon, ayun, that would create more and expand your horizons together.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
sure, yes, and aside from the projects naman, like it's more of the relationships that you build with the other people now that are in line with your beliefs or your values din naman.
And those networks are pretty much important, no? Kasi in any aspects of life naman, you will never know. You might need a help somewhere or something.
Yes.
Tapos kung may kilala kang, na-meet ko siya from somewhere, maybe they can help out on the specific aspect that our organization needs, no? Like,
Totoo.
for France, how important is it yung mga roles ng bawat partner sa overall success of any fundraising campaign, just like the BIDA Eskwela project?
For me, beside, of course, the technicalities that we have sa mga partnership, of course, siguro, number one is yung motivation na alam mong hindi ka nag-iisa sa goal na to. And of course, second one is yung inspiration na really when you see them, na kahit sila sa sarili nila, kahit sila mismo, wala minsan eh. Pero yung heart nila to do things, parang if makita mo yun na may mga tao sa ibang organization na kaya yun, di ba? Bakit hindi ang organization mo magawa din yun? And to really share the inspiration to your members, and ayun, motivation and inspiration from the partners na rin siguro.
Totoo. So, another question naman for Kuya Mako. As what we know, no relationship is perfect naman, no? Including collaboration. So, what are those challenges that you can experience in having a collaboration? And if there's any, how do you guys resolve this?
Ganda ng question.
Magandang, actually, Kuya Tas, magandang question. Kasi it's really
Ako yung
normal.
nagtanong, tapos si Kuya Tas?
Niya yung comment ko.
Sensitive.
Anyway, hindi, totoo. Kasi yung challenges, it's quite normal in any relationship. And syempre, ganun rin naman sa partnership with organizations. And usually, ang challenges is more on communication. Like, minsan nakakalimutan natin communicate na masyado kung ano yung kailangan natin, tapos hindi na ako communicate kaagad. And And naniniwala ako na kung ano yung problema or kung ano yung challenge, yun rin yung solusyon doon sa problema. So kapag, di ba, if we had misunderstandings kasi hindi masyado na-communicate ng maigi kung ano talaga yung mga deliverables, then yung solution doon is to communicate more with them and tell them in a good way. And I know naman, especially kapag it's in partnership with like-minded organizations and organizations na parehas kayong gumagawa ng pagbabago, feeling ko walang masyadong understanding kasi nalalam nyo na kung ano yung goal ninyo eh. Walang masyadong parang pataasan ng ihi or walang masyadong competition kasi you all know that you're doing it because you want to make a difference, because it's your passion. And kapag if you're doing it with your passion, you can actually understand a lot of things kahit yung mga miscommunications, misunderstandings na nangyari between partners, it will all be resolved because you already have that common goal and you have already that parang the same parang mindset of really making something for the community. And lahat ng mga challenges na nangyayari, sabi ko nga sa mga volunteers ko, like kay Wino, kay Nikki, na kapag may mga problems tayo sa partners, hindi siya ganun kahirap i-manage kasi they are partners. They are our partners and they will understand our imperfections, diba? And they are there to make us perfect. Parang kaya nga tayo naghahanap ng partner, diba? Para punan kung anong kakulangan na meron tayo. Para sila yung magbibigay ng pagiging perfect ng mga bagay na ginagawa natin. Katulad ng NYBC, they helped us with our creatives kasi yun yung kulang ng I Am Making a Difference. Yung YAP naman, we need their networks, yung reach ng nila because they have parang marami silang members all over the Philippines. So yun yung instead of looking at it as a challenge, parang it's an opportunity for us to bridge the gap and really connect and combine all our strengths and understand each other.
Galing, no? And I think, just to add to that, maganda kasi na pare-pareho kayo ng pinanggagalingan. Since all of the organizations in this aspect, no, are voluntary organizations, mas madaling i-navigate, I suppose, kasi hindi siya like required eh. Hindi tayo pinilit na, group mates kayo. Kumbaga sa school, group mates kayo, kailangan nyo i-deliver to. Para all of us have like the same mindset tulad nga ng sinabi mo. Tapos pinanggagalingan, which are volunteering. Siguro, Kuya Mako, additional follow-up question lang with regard to that. Since you are already in the spirit of collaborating and you're doing like a fundraising projects, how do you measure the success of such collaborative fundraising?
In terms of partnership, ano ko lang yung sinabi ni Myros, it's really the relationship that yung measurement natin. How is the relationship of our partners? 'Di ba? Ano yung nangyari sa partnership? Ano yung na-build natin na relationship? Mas ang ano nga sinasabi nga natin kapag nagpa-partner tayo sa mga organizations, uy, next time mag-mad ka na. So it's also really the relationship na nakukuha natin and nasi-share natin yung spirit of how we do things in our organization to them, and to the point na sila mismo na, uy, gusto ko ring ma-experience kung paano nyo gawin yung mga bagay-bagay sa organization niyo by really volunteering also to the organization. Like ako, I don't mind volunteering for YAP and for NYBC because I know already how they work, and it makes me parang fulfilled also if they will also volunteer with us. Kasi parang yung relationship natin na nabuo na, and for me that's the best thing of having a partner is to have them even after a certain project. And actually, mas maganda kapag maging friends mo na sila, na pati personal na buhay mo, makikwento mo sa kanila. Para alam yun, it's the result of a good partnership, that you are beyond a certain project, but really a friend on a personal level.
Nice.
Yeah, correct, tama. So, talking about experiences, Kuya Mako, may tanong ulit kami for Kuya Franz and kay Kuya Myrus. Tell us about your experience and learnings naman on this BIDA Eskwela collaboration. What do you enjoy most about this partnership? Kuya Franz?
Actually, super supportive ni Mad and hindi ka talaga niya iiwan na hindi mo alam yung gagawin mo. And sabi nga ni Kuya Maka kanina, communication is really the key. So ayun, in-ensure nila na we really know what to do, we know what's our role, and when is support needed, and when should we speak kung hindi talaga namin kaya minsan, inaamin talaga namin. Ang sabi nila, may magagawa naman ng paraan. So yun, yung support talaga hindi nawawala. Ayun.
Totoo. Thank you for that. Pero aside from having those partnerships naman, Kuya Tas, kahit naman tayong mga volunteers ng I Am Making a Difference, we also have our own takeaways when it comes to this partnership. No, nakakatuwa kasi parang we thought at first na would this be successful, 200,000 in just a month, kaya ba? But then, nakakagulat na grabe yung suporta ng mga tao dito sa ating project. And it's not just in the Philippines, no? As according to our data, meron tayong mga BIDA people sa iba't ibang parte ng mundo such as Australia, Canada, New Zealand as well, Kuya Tas and Kuya Mako.
Right. Nakakatuwa na harness natin yung network, not just
Totoo.
within the Philippines and partners within the Philippines, but also to the others. Mako, just to input something more at the back of what Franz mentioned. Anything that you personally enjoy dun sa partnership natin with regard to this BIDA Eskwela collaboration?
Ayan, I also would like to mention yung partnership natin with the media and yung publicity partners natin, 'di ba? Kasi one of the best thing of having a partner rin, kasi they can use their network. And when you have a project, it should be shared. It should be parang ipakalat mo na dapat mas maraming makakaalam. Kaya we are very thankful with our media and publicity partners. Nandiyan yung CID, yung Inquirer, yung marami pang iba hindi ka na ma-mention, who really helps us in spreading the good news, in spreading our stories to more people. Kasi yun yung importante sa project. Dapat meron kang project and dapat mas maraming tao ang malaman nila na may project ka and you're doing good. And without this media and publicity partners, hindi ma-reach yung mga mas maraming tao. So we would like to really say thank you to them, and we hope that you continue to share not just our stories but many stories of volunteer organizations na mas, 'di ba, like with the things that's happening right now in our country, we need more stories of hope, stories of bayanihan, stories of positive stories para ma-uplift naman yung mga yung spirit natin, and we need that, diba? We need it kasi kailangan natin na malaman na may mga ginagawa rin yung mga volunteer organizations, yung mga youth organizations na tulad natin.
Yes, totoo. And going back to one of our youth partners, youth organization partners, Kuya Myrus, tell us about your experience and your learnings naman in this BIDA Eskwela collaboration. And again, what's the most enjoyable part of this partnership?
For me, honestly, yung process talaga ng partnership, talagang once you really love something, what you do, hindi mo ma-feel yung hardships, hindi mo ma-feel yung bigat ng responsibility. What you'll only feel and you'll realize is ang saya. Ang saya kasi once you really love the things that you do, it's not a job anymore. Kaya I really love collaborations and partnerships such as this. And this is also our first time, siguro, na talagang in terms of Filipino partners na may mga matatanda na siguro in terms of that scope. But yeah, masaya talaga.
Grabe
Sa matanda.
Oh my God, Kutas! Narinig mo ba yun?
Grabe ha? Right.
Totoo
So,
naman.
sobrang dami nating magandang inputs na nakuha from our guests. So thank you very much, Mako, Franz, and Myrus for joining us in this Kwarentala Kayan. So maybe ako, echo ko lang yung mga individual takeaways ko before tayo pumunta dun sa extra fun segment that we prepared, especially for you. Collaboration in this moment of pandemic nga na sinasabi nila, sobrang importante. Kasi sabi nga nila, hindi na lang yung survival natin or whatsoever at kung paano tayo magdidila sa nation, hindi na lang siya kanya-kanya. It's like really collaborative effort of everyone. And yung ginagawa nating collaboration in this project is like one good testament on how not just one organization can actually make a difference towards the lives of others. So sabi nga nila, no man is an island, but from what I heard from you guys, I can say that no one organization is an island as well. Sa life cycle ng isang organization, kakailanganin na magkaroon ka ng relationship and partnership with other organizations as well for you to expand your network and for you to widen the reach of what you can do to serve others, no? And magandang point yung binring up nila about sharing of best practices kasi yung experience ng iba could actually enrich your experience as an organization and we can just learn from each other in this process as well. And no monopolization in terms of volunteering, especially kung lahat naman tayo nanggagaling pare-pareho ng pinanggagalingan at gusto ng vision, and yung collaborative effort sobrang mahalaga talaga. And I really like the idea of the relationship that goes beyond the life cycle of a certain project. Kumbaga, sustainable siya. Like kahit matapos tong project na to, alam natin na si I Am Mad, si NYVC, si YAP, magsasama-sama pa rin. And meron pa rin tayong maraming opportunities afterwards to help each other out para mas malaki pa yung ma-achieve natin as organizations. Right?
Totoo, Kuya Tas. Ang ganda ng sinabi mo, parang andun na rin yata yung sa akin. Siguro yung takeaway ko dito, super nakakatuwa how we see the Filipino youth stepping up, no, to do something good for our country. And sabi mo nga, network is really important. You know, distance is not an excuse for you to not do something, for you not to help, for you not to reach out. Like what we're doing now, I'm in Australia, Kuya Tas is in New Zealand, and every one of you guys are back home in the Philippines. But that doesn't mean that we cannot collaborate. That doesn't mean that we cannot help each other to do good things for our fellow countrymen. And yun lang, I think that's my takeaway. It's just how proud I am to be a Filipino youth at the moment, because we see those things na mali sa ating lipunan or kulang sa ating lipunan, pero hindi tayo pumapayag na ganun-ganun na lang at gumagawa tayo ng paraan para masolusyonan ito, or kung hindi man ay makapagbigay pa ng mas mahigit sa kinakailangan.
Yes! Kaya naman
Kuya Tas,
tayo nagagaling from
wait lang,
outside.
Before
Go ahead.
tayo mag-gimmick section, yes, Kuya Tas, before tayo mag-gimmick session, I'd like to make this announcement kasi 'di ba, we have reached already yung extra goal of 300,000 and hindi pa tapos yung 40 days natin. That's why perfect time here, and since because we're talking about collaborations, it's good to announce that we are actually extending our BIDA Eskwela and we are looking for more partner organizations, specifically youth organizations, to help us look for more schools and also to promote the project. So, tapos na tayo dun sa mga goals natin na magbigay dun sa 30 schools. And I think yung next goal ng BIDA Eskwela is to really share the project to more partner organizations, to more youth organizations. We want more Filipino youth to own the project and let them feel na, uy, may magagawa ako, and we are ready to share this project to them. Just message us on Facebook if you have a school already in mind and we just need a builder, tawag natin BIDA builder, or yung coordinator for the school, and if you have a youth organization, please message us on Facebook, and we are ready and we're very happy and excited to partner with you. So just, collaborate. Sinasabi nga nila.
Yes, very special announcement yan. We would like to extend our collaborating experience kasi nagawa natin yung goal natin, so might as well share it with others and collaborate even more until our so-called deadline on August 7th. So yes, so now it's time to go to our extra fun segment. I'll give the floor to you, Jao, kasi ikaw naman ang bahala dyan.
So, meron kaming fun segment. Ato kasi, syempre, collaboration. So, dapat kasama kami ni Kuya Tas dito. So, na-realize kasi namin, kasi na-realize namin na yung first letters ng pangalan nyo is significant pala. Mako, Myrus and friends, MMF. It's really significant to our Philippine history or Philippine culture. Metro Manila Film Festival. So, yes. So, dahil significant ito, maglalaro tayo ng madugtungan. So, magsasalita ako ng isang word, tapos tutulungan ni Kuya Tas, Kuya Mako, Kuya Franz, and then Kuya Myrus. And then, magbibigay ako ng genre ng movie.
Right.
Tapos, dapat makagawa tayo ng title using those 5 words na ibibigay natin. So, syempre, sa first genre, ako yung magsisimula. Second genre is si Kuya Tas, then third genre si Kuya Mako. Then ganun, parang, ang tawag doon, ano yung sequential yung pagbibigay ng words, okay? Okay,
Right.
so,
Any
guys,
word, ha? Any word.
any word, okay. Guys, mad na ba kayo?
Mad.
Mad na.
Mad na.
Okay. So, the first genre is action. Iputok.
Mo.
Ang.
Aking.
Bewang.
Okay, maganda yan. Iputok mo aking bewang. Starring? May starring.
Starring you.
Starring me. Okay, second genre mag-start si Kuya Tas. Horror.
Hala.
Ka.
Bakit?
Myrus, ikaw na.
Ha? Ano na?
Ikaw. Hala ka, bakit?
Ba.
Tibot. Hala ka bakit? Hala ka ba tibot? Oh, maganda yun. Horror yun. Okay. So, the next genre, the third genre is comedy. So, Kuya Mako, ikaw mag-start ng first word.
Si.
France.
Goyong.
Ay.
Myrus.
Maliit. Parang wala naman.
Daw. Daw.
Si Goyong ay maliit daw.
Siguro nga ito. Okay. The fourth genre is romance. Kuya Franz, ikaw magsusimula.
Mahal.
Paba.
Kita.
Parang ako yata, Kuya Tas, bago ikaw. Oo.
Ikaw ba?
Kuya
Go.
Franz, ano ikaw nga ulit, Kuya Franz?
Mahal.
Mahal.
Pa.
Myrus.
Ba?
Oh, akala ko ba ikaw na dyan?
Ba? Mahal pa ba?
Kita.
Ano, Kuya Tas?
Kita nga.
Ano word?
O, ikaw na, Kuya Mako. Mahal pa ba kita?
Darling.
Ha? Okay.
Rom-com yun.
Okay, last genre is drama. So, sino ba? Kuya Myrus, ikaw mag-start.
Tapos ikaw, Jao, diba?
Oo.
Tama.
Bakit?
Natutulog.
Ang.
Diyos.
Kahapon. Drama yan, drama.
Uy, ang ganda.
Kakaiyak yun.
Ganda.
Right, Kuya Franz, Kuya Myrus, Kuya Mako, any quick announcements or promotions from you? Where can they follow you, and any call for action from your specific organization? Start tayo kay Kuya Franz.
Ayan, so follow lang ninyo ang aming mga social media accounts. So sa Facebook, just search for National Youth Volunteers Coalition. And then right now, we have an ongoing project. So it's called Project I Care. So we will roll out it this August. So, and of course, for the International Youth Day celebration this year, we have collaboration with the National Youth Commission. So we will have an online webinar for that. And ayun, if you want to be a member of the National Youth Volunteers Coalition, ayun, message lang yung page. And ayun, and we would be happy that you would become our member. So yung tagline namin, it's always, sino mismo, tayo mismo, #volunteer mismo. Ayan. So thank you.
Nice. How about you, Kuya Myrus? Anything that you would like to promote or to announce from your organization?
Hello, una sa lahat, maraming salamat sa nanonood pa rin hanggang ngayon. You can follow Youth Advocates for the Philippines at Youth Advocate PH on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, any social media, name it, we have it. And speaking of International Youth Day, we will be having the first ever 24-hour webinar here in the Philippines, International Youth Day Archipelago Rising. We have amazing guests such as Miss Universe 2018
Oh,
Catriona
wow.
Gray, VP Lenny Fernando, and many more. So, grabe, it's going to be a blast. If your organization is interested, you're free to sign up. And if you want to be part of International Youth Day with us, you are free to join us. And if you're a willing member, you can check our pinned post sa ating Facebook page at Youth Advocates for Youth Advocates for the Philippines. Ayan.
Oh,
Nice. Super exciting, no? Daming initiatives ng iba't ibang
totoo,
organizations na hindi
nakakatuwa.
tayo magpapapigil sa COVID or any pandemic.
Yes.
We are all here to stay and be active. Kuya Mako, anything aside from the fact na in-announce mo na extended ang ating extra BIDA program, anything that you would like to announce in behalf of IMAD?
I just want to say thank you to all our partners, yung YAP, yung NYBC, and our media and publicity partners. And of course, to you guys, yung podcasters natin, and to all those who are watching. Kasi yung mga madlang listeners and madlang viewers natin and the volunteers, they're also our partners in making this BIDA Eskwela very successful. So we want to say thank you, and please continue to support BIDA Eskwela dahil malapit na po yung opening ng mga classes, and these schools really need our help. So sama-sama tayo para sa tinatawag natin na social media bayanihan. So thank you sa lahat ng mga volunteers ng I Am Making a Difference dahil wala tong lahat na to kapag wala ang mga volunteers. So nagpapasalamat talaga ako sa lahat ng mga tumutulong sa proyektong ito.
Yes. Okay, so final message tayo in relation to topic on using only 1 to 2 sentence, okay? So dugtungan tayo ulit ang the joke. So, final message in relation to this topic with 1 to 2 sentences. Kuya Franz, ikaw na po mauna.
Siguro, message ko lang is sa lahat ng organization and individuals and volunteers, lagi nating isipin na kayang-kaya pag sama-sama. So yun, laban lang.
Yes. Kuya Myrus?
So, yun nga, in this time of pandemic, one thing that we should all think about is our beneficiaries. So, let's start and let's make this selfless make this selfless acts a trend for everyone. Ayan.
Yes, ang galing. And Kuya Mako, di ka ba na magpapahuli dyan?
For me, siguro, if you're in doubt, if you're actually making a difference, the fact that you just reply or kapag sumagot ka, nag-mad na sa tanong na mad ka na ba, you're already making a difference. Kasi nandun na yung initiative, nandun na yung willingness mo to make a difference. So, always reply, always, start with a smile and believe in yourself that you're already making a difference sa initiative mo pa lang na gusto mong gumawa ng pagbabago.
Alright. Thank you, Kuya Mako. Thank you, Kuya Franz, Kuya Myrus, for joining us tonight, for being such a good sport sa mga pakulo ni Jao, and of course, for sharing your insights. We hope na na-enjoy kayo sa ating BIDA Eskwela live Karentalakayan session na ito as much as we did. So, magpapaalam na kami sa inyo, and
thank you so much, Kuya.
once again. Bye-bye.
Okay, so thank you very much to those who joined our live social media conversation, Kuya Tas, no? Thank you to all our BIDA givers tonight as well. So again, help us reach our extra remaining goal until August 17, 2020. 16 days left. Donate as little as 40 pesos or any amount from the heart. Be a BIDA para sa eskwela. Share your 40 and add some extra. Donate na, no? Hashtag BIDA Eskwela 40 and hashtag BIDA Eskwela Extra. Let's continue the spirit of generosity and the joy of giving with our BIDA Eskwela Expanded Edition. Additional 10 BIDA School beneficiaries nationwide. Dahil kapag may sobra, mas marami ang mapapasaya. Sama-samang suporta, isang pag-asa, donate na. To donate and find out more, go to bit.ly/BIDA donate. Be more updated on your actual givings and where your BIDA Eskwela donations through our regular postings on Facebook, or go to visit bit.ly/BIDA tracker for details.
Yes, and we would like to quickly acknowledge our Mad Talks podcast team, Big J, Jao, Taz, Mako, Wino, Nikki, Josh, Jen, Jake, Chabel, AJ, and I am, and of course, the people behind this BIDA Eskwela live special production, Wino, Ruth, Mako, and Oyam. And to our school beneficiaries, thank you for giving us the opportunity to help, especially in this most difficult time for everyone. And syempre, our generous BIDA givers all over the world, maraming salamat po. And of course, thank you to all our solid and very supportive I Am Mad volunteers tulad nga ng special shoutout ni Kuya Mako kanina, especially to those who are watching and listening right now.
Yes,
So
Kuya,
yeah,
speaking of who's watching and listening right now, magbasa tayo ng konting comments from our Facebook comment box. Ito ay galing kay Kuya Ruel Gaita Karumba Jr. Sabi niya, watching from School Health Section SDO of South Cotabato, the land of dream waivers. Wow. South
and from Gomer
Cotabato.
Palco Arcueva Jr. watching from SDO Cotabato City. Hello po.
Baka magkapit-bahay lang sila ni Kuya
Oo
kanina.
nga.
Meron pa
Meron
ba
pa
tayong mga commenters?
Meron pa ba? People from the backstage.
Ayan, sabi ni,
Ay, sino yan?
sabi ni Ate Shares kayo, hello Kuya Mako, plantito daw, ha 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 ha, and super inspiring ng volunteers spirit from our Kuyas. Thank you Ate Share for your comment.
True. Oh, meron pang heart emoji sa dulo. And from Lito Antolines Palomar, mabuhay po kayo. Maraming salamat.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
See you.
So see you again next weekend for the continuation of our multi-platform digital show, Mad Talks Podcast presents BIDA Eskwela live streaming on our Facebook page and YouTube channel, and will be available on audio format in our podcasting applications such as anchor.fm/IamMad. You can also listen to our episodes on Spotify and other major podcasting apps. Just type Mad Talks Podcast and start your mad audio habit.
Correct. To know more about I Am Mad and get updates on our fundraising activities such as our BIDA Eskwela initiative and other volunteer opportunities, check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/I am making a difference. Follow us on Twitter and Instagram as well at IamMad_PH, or email us at IamMadPH@gmail.com. Subscribe to our official YouTube channel. Just go to bit.ly/IamMadYouTube. You can message us from those channels if you have questions, comments, suggestions, violent reactions, or anything under the sun.
Yes.
Yes, that's it for this special episode, Kuya Tas. Until next time, abangan ng ating mga susunod na Extra 40 Lakayan next Sabado. This has been your host and your lead podcaster, Small J. Jao Jundam, your nurse from the land down under Brisbane, Queensland, Australia.
And this is Lord J. Cuyataz Rogelio Estacio Jr. I am also from the land down under, but specifically hailing from the land of milk and honey, Auckland, New Zealand, Kiorokoto Kotua from Aotearoa.
Yes, hanggang sa muli, let's talk about love, living, learnings, and the magic of volunteerism. Ito ang inyong Mad Talks Podcast Season 2 Special Edition BIDA Eskwela Live 40 Lakayan para sa ekstrang makabuluhang pakikinig
Na may kasamang kulit at kilig. Small J, madlang listeners and madlang viewers, mad ka na ba? Mad
na!
Okay,
Bye!
bye! Go to bit.ly/BIDA donate.
Yes, donate na.
Bye guys!